Hello viewers, welcome to ITTC online training. In this video, I'll be demonstrating on how to use umask to set default files and folder permissions in Red Hat Linux. The user file creation mode umask is used to determine the file permission for newly created files. It can be used to control the default file permission for new files. It's a 4-digit octal number. So now we'll try to understand what is the umask. So umask is a 4-digit word. So we know the file permissions are RWX, 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 where you will have three sections: UGO, users, group, and others. So this can be represented in two methods. One is a octal format and one is a symbolic format. Octal format we have already studied, that is read only. You have 4, write, you have value called 2, and execute will have a value called 1. Okay. Similarly, you can assign with either alphabets or numbers. To display the current umask value, you have to type 0022, where the first 3 are considered for permissions, that is U, G and O. So where U, user owner permission, then group owner permission and others permission. And the first, that is the 4th digit, that is used for special permissions such as sticky bits, SUID and SGID. So we know whenever either a folder is created, so it requires all read, write, execute permission. So read for reading the you want to read the contents inside the folder. Write is to update. Then execute is to travel inside the folders. Where for files, X permission is not required. It requires only R and W permission. So folders maximum permissions allowed is or required is 777. For files, we do not need execute permission, and the value for execute permission is 6. So we can deduct that value from 7. So 7 minus 1, execute is 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So now we will deduct the default umask value, that is 022, from 777. So default umask value for any Linux system is 022. So when you deduct, you will get 755. So that is the default permission for a folder. Similarly, if you deduct umask from file, that is 666, you will get 644, that we have already studied in our previous video. So 755 is the default permission for directory and 6644 is the default permission for file. So that calculation you can see here. So you can pause the video and check it out. I'll go to next example, that is I want all the directories to be created by default as 733. It's just an example. And all the files 622. So what you have to do? 777 minus your required value is 733. Then you will get the umask. So this is the umask value. Or you subtract the umask from the file maximum permission, then you will get the file. So if you change your system's umask to 0044, then whenever you create a folder, the permission will be like this. Whenever you create a file, the permission will be like this. One more example. I want all the directories to be created with the default permission 700. That is, only the owner is having permission and others and a group is not having permission. So what will happen? So we know 777, that is the maximum value, and you deduct the required permission, then you will get the umask. So similarly, that means owner will have full control permission, groups does not have a permission, others does not have a permission for any directories now onwards which is created. Similarly, 666 minus 0077 will deduct the umask, then you will get the file. That means the owner is having read and write, and remaining all user groups and others does not have a permission to the files. So to change the umask, you can execute this command. To check the umask, simply you execute umask and enter. You will display the value. So the fourth digit, which is not compulsory to enter. So if you don't type any value, then a 0 will be considered as a default value. And this is the numeric method. Now symbolic method. Where in symbolic method, we can use RWX to set the values. Umask capital S. Capital S will display the umask which is already set for your folder. Nothing but permission. So this will display the permission by calculating the umask. So it will deduct 777 with this value, with the umask, and it will give you the permission for the folder. These are the actual permission for the folder. So to assign the permission by using the symbolic method, so you can give A plus X, that will assign the permission as Rx. Or if you want to give for owner RW, for group and others nothing, then you can try this. If you want to give user plus, what is the present permission? For that permission we are assigning a write permission, or from group and others I am removing the permission, then minus W. You can use this value. So like this you can set the values. And the last, how to set the umask value permanently. So you can go for etc/profile. In that search for umask, you will get a value. Here you can change the value on both the sections, and you need to restart the system. Then for all the users, this value will be set. Or if you want to set a value for individual user, then you have to log in as individual user. Then you can edit this file called profile. In that you can type umask and the value, so that only for that particular user that umask will be set. So now we will see how to go with this. So I'll open a virtual machine. So in this virtual machine, I'll try to demonstrate. So first I will check umask. What is the umask? This is not the default umask. So the default umask is 022. Okay, so this is the default umask which is used in Linux system. So if you have 022, so you deduct the value 777 minus 022, you will get 755. So I'll create a folder mkdir, say 2. So ls space minus la. You can see the permission for 2 is D755. So RWX7, RX5, RX5. So we can say we will create a file now, cat greater than say 12, and type something, Control D. This time ls space minus la. I think I have to clear the screen, so it will come on top. Then yes. So let us say the 12 is 644. So this is the default permission. So now I want let us say 750. That's the new umask I am setting, 750. So you deduct 777 minus 750, you will get 0 to 7. I'll change the umask. Umask 0 to 7. So if you deduct 777 minus umask 0 to 7, then you will get the permissions. So mkdir make directory 3 this time. ls space minus la. So 3 you can see now, that is 750, because we have to deduct 777 minus umask value. You will get the permission. If you deduct 777 from permission, you will get the umask. You can do either of the method. So we can see here rwx. Earlier the file number 2, it was 755. Now a folder number 2 is 755. Now the folder number 3 is 750. Now let me create a file. So I can use touch also. Touch 321. Touch 321. Now ls space minus la will give you 321. Look at the 321. It is 640. Like this, you can change the umask value. But when you restart the system, it will go to default umask value, that is 022. So I'll set the umask value as 022. Alright. So now we'll see how to set a default umask. You can check the umask with capital S also. Yeah, as I said, you can change the umask. Say I want to change the umask. U is equal to, say, rx, comma g is equal to, say, here rwx will give rwx, g equal to rx, and comma u equal to nothing. I'll say I don't want anything. So now you have to deduct these values from 777. So 777 minus 7 r plus x 5, 750. So 777 minus 750, you deduct 777 minus 750, 0 to 7. So the umask will checking the umask. It is 722. Okay, I think that u value is not changed. Whatever it was there, it has taken. So we will try like this. I don't want say dash. I'll say like this. It is not taking. So symbolic value. Okay, like this I'll try. Umask. It is 022. Umask, or minus, you can say, plus u. Yeah, u let it be. I'm not changing. I'll go for g. Right now it is having a 22, that is 777 minus 022 is equal to 750. So I don't want minus, I can say. Others, minus, and rx. So now you can check the umask. It is changed 0 to 7. I can remove the umask because already which is set, I cannot update. I have to use plus or minus symbol to add the values or to remove the values. Now how to set the how to change. So as I said, if I restart the system, the umask will change it to the default, that is 022. If you want to change the umask permanently, then you have to go to profile, vi/etc/profile, and search for a word called umask. Then go to that particular word umask. Then you can change the values. So we'll see where the umask value. Say escape /umask. I'll zoom it in. So I cannot find. Yeah, here the value is 0 to 2. I'll change the value to 0 to 7 this time. I have to make a changes on both the lines. 0 to 7. Alright. Now, if you restart the system, I will see escape. I'll save it and I'll restart the system. Now the default umask is 0 to 7. Okay, so I'll log in as another user, su minus ittc. Let us say su hyphen ittc. Check the umask value. That is the same umask value which will be set for all the users. Now onwards, because they have changed. I will log in as su minus a1. See, you look at this. But for ittc, it is different. For root, it is 0 to 7. For a1, it is 0 to 7. But for ittc, it is 007. Then we'll check why it is like this. Say, who am I? I am ittc. vi dot bash underscore profile. So in this already it is mentioned as 007. So only for the user ittc we have changed the values by inputting a line in the dot bash underscore profile of that particular user. For the entire system we can give the umask in etc/profile, and for individual users so you have to log in as that particular user. Then in his profile we have to add the command called umask. Then it will be setting for that particular user. So like that we can control the umask values for the entire system and for the individual user. So with that we understood how to control the umask and what is the need of umask to control the default permissions which are assigned for files and folders. I hope you understood umask, importance of umask. So thank you.